Welcome to episode 9 of our transatlantic crossing series. This is the final episode in this trip. This episode takes us from the Bahamas back to home in Josephine, Alabama. We go through the Bahamas trying to visit some places that we haven't been to before. Notable places that we really enjoyed were Hogsty Reef in the southern Bahamas, Gibson's Restaurant in Crooked Island, recommended to us by our good friend Nandra, and also O'Brien Key, one which we hadn't been to before. We skipped through the Bahamas fairly quickly as we were on a bit of a timeline to try to get back for our kids' birthdays and things, but still really enjoyed our time, and we hope you enjoy this episode. Thank you for watching. Here we are arriving in Matthewtown. Just got the first glimpse of the beautiful blue Bahama waters. Just over there where there's a sailboat anchored, I believe. Looks like a ketch with a mizzen mast up. And we're going to go around this corner, hopefully into the marina at Matthewtown. We'll see. But if not, we'll anchor. More in a minute. Captain Larry putting the Q flag up because this is our first entry into the Bahamas. We fly the yellow Q flag until we clear in, and then we raise the Bahamas courtesy flag. Sailed from Haiti, bringing people and goods for to trade and to put on the mail boat.
Yes.
And here's a 135-foot mega yacht. Alejandra came in. It was amazing to see how the Haitians handled their primitive sailboats. We heard from the locals that people from Haiti often travel to the Bahamas rather than risk traveling out of Port-au-Prince because it's so dangerous. On the other hand, the pure decadence of the former boat of the King of Spain was just literally amazing. Our route was taking us from the southern Bahamas back to home, and it was time to leave Great Agua. Our first stop being Hogsty Reef, which was a spectacular place. It was amazing to be able to anchor in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean at this little atoll. Here we are too, Northwest Key, anchored in the middle of the ocean, right next to Larry. The other end is that sandbar you can see in the distance, which is about 1.5 miles away, and then it runs up about 3 miles up in that direction. In the middle, the depths range from 12 to 24 feet, according to the chart. This sandbar is called Northwest Key, and the reef out there is called Hugsty Reef.
We had to come ashore to read this sign. And oops, we're not supposed to be ashore. Oh well. I don't see any iguanas. Somebody must have eaten them all. But it's gorgeous here. What is the name of this key?
I don't remember.
I don't either. O'Brien? Or was that O'Brien?
After one night we move on from O'Brien Key to Highburn Key. We stayed at Highburn Key Marina, which is a pretty high-end place, but we really like it, so it's a little bit of a treat for us.
Midnight sun 2, 3, I should say. Flying a double head sail. Wing on wing. Or is that wing on wing on wing on wing? I don't know. Lady. We've seen that a lot last year.
Yeah, we saw a gallant lady.
That's the one we saw at Leverett.
At Leverett?
Yeah.
Oh, was it? Oh, yeah.
It was on the very end.
Yeah, the day.
His little dingy tender was that big old and if we go that way, it's a full time. Stern end, starboard time.
Then we
Oh,
won't be
good, we're
starting.
stern in.
So that's Ricky Dickey's lip.
Wow.
I thought it might be. Isn't it?
Might be.
What it's down there. Doesn't 14 seem like Ricky Dickey's?
Maybe.
I don't remember.
All the same thing.
Wow, that's tight. That's a tight turn. Coming right back at us.
Right.
Watch our mast.
I was just going to say, he thinks you have an ass, right? And I was going down the way.
Yeah, turn, turn, turn. He got off the water pretty quickly, didn't
Yeah.
he?
After a brief stay at Highburn Key, we head out to bypass Nassau, cut across the Bahama banks, and for our final stop in the Bahamas on the island of Denver. We had a great overnight passage to Bimini, stayed one night at Blue Water Marina before heading off on our trek back to the United States. In Bimini on our crossing back to the US. Looks like a couple of other boats going out. One crossing for sure, he may be going around the north end. And that's a view behind us from Blue Water Marina, heading back somewhere towards Key Largo. Oh, cool. Just to duplicate Larry's video. Here we are in Little Shark River. Anchored. Cool little spot. Came in off the Florida Bay. Pretty crappy, lumpy weather out there today. Uh-oh. Guess why? Because FWC came by and we don't have life jackets for them.
So here's Larry and Tracy. There's the beautiful Midnight Sun 3. We're going dooring. There's Neil, our dinghy captain. We're going up the Snake River. Shark River.
Little Shark.
Oh, the Little Shark River. Yep. Hold on, give me a second. See what we'll find. Get off and walk. It's all mangroves. Very pretty little bays.
Lots of water up here.
There's another little tributary that we're going now.
Here we are leaving Naples, setting out on our last leg. Oops, there's a lot. Setting out from Naples on the last leg of our trip home to Pensacola. About 400 miles to go. Black calm day today. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of wind. We will see what we can do when we get out there. Captain Ron says if it's going to happen, it's going to happen out there.
Wait a minute. We don't even know if this thing is safe or not.
Well, best way to find out is to get her out on the ocean, kitty. If anything's gonna happen, it's gonna happen out there.
Gulf of Mexico will take us all the way home. Probably looking at 3 days, possibly 3 nights, because the wind is going to be very light, so it'll be slow going. But we will enjoy the journey and be ready to get back home.
On the way into Pensacola Beach, up ahead. Should be going in the pass in around an hour, just over, maybe.
Here is Pensacola Pass. Pensacola Lighthouse. Champagne. End of our trip. Going into the Pensacola Pass is the official end of our trip. And we are going to complete 7,100 miles. Exactly. 5 months today since we moved onto the boat. It's a little emotional. How far, Larry?
He's filming.
How far?
In a minute now.
Today we've had a really fast sail from Western, 8 knots most of the way. Our average speed on the whole trip is about 6.5 knots. It's pretty good speed for our boat. 10 different countries, not including the different territories of France and Spain and the US. We were in Puerto Rico and the US Virgin Islands. And we are flying 10 Burgess from all 10 flags, courtesy flags from the countries. As we go to Pensacola Bay. Should flick over any minute now. 7,100 miles. There's the markers for the pass. You can see them. There's the red. And the green is just under the sail right there.
We need more.
Got it? There. Alright.
And we have dolphin.
As we completed our journey, I couldn't help but think about Bernard Moitessier, who likely would have won the 1968 Golden Globe race around the world, but instead elected to just carry on. I'd never understood that in the past, but now I think I do, even though it's going to be fantastic to see family and friends again.
Don't let him jump yet. Here.
I don't know what to do.
There's too many people.
Oh!
He's fucking funny. Wait, where's the mama? You can go in a minute. You need some water, right? You need some water.
I brought you a water bottle, but I mean, you guys have water drink and stuff. So.
Oh my boy, I missed you so much. I missed you. That is so sweet. There he is.
Hey, buddy.
That's felt like I have no
You can't go in yet. You're wet.
It's the first time.
And I was just like, I'm
in 5 months.
Oh my.
Everyone's excited, so excited.
Oh, Austin's been a while. I'm Mike.
Salty.
Oh my daddy! I forgot about my daddy.
Where's my boy?
It's got a little bit of blue tick. Coming on next year. It's got a little blue. Oh, right.
This is the America's Cup prototype boat. It's for hydrofoiling a monohull. Man, in 9 knots of wind, I don't know what he's doing. He's got to be doing 20 knots.
That's not sailing, that's not walking on water.
How cool is that?
Am I correct that the actual one is supposed to be twice the size?
And the one foil on this side's up out of the water.
Yeah, he's only on one foil.
One foil.
In Rochelle, we went to their local yacht club. Did they tell you? Where we met the girl with the guy. He's supposed to be on there. He actually, whatever.
Some days it's right, and it's awesome. Pensacola Yacht Club. There are boats behind us, boats behind us. Like the parade, everybody's getting their boats blessed for the upcoming sailing season. And we are a part of it.
Where is the preachman?
Where is
The chaplain. Where's the chaplain?
he'll be at the end of the dock over there.
Right, so you're going to go right past you and come back.
Right.
There's freakazoids on our dock. What's up with that?
That's what?
Stink boat.
We come back, we gotta
Big stink boat. Hey, he'll walk down the dock for you. Neil. Joe. Right here. All right. That's what Tracy's got. Right there.
Right here.
I gotta figure out some dock lines.
So this is Parlay, and this will be Tracy.
No, Marley's right here.
Oh, they're on the other side.
It's the other way around.
Ah, gotcha. Well, fun? No, you gotta follow the parade.
Hey, Neil. Yeah. Spin around now. Let's go back. Really back to go
There's
nobody
Dad,
coming.
Dad,
Yeah,
this,
spin it
this,
around.
yeah, do it. You've only got the Beneteau behind you.
Why?
Because that's part of it.
Oh, never mind,
Dad.
Well, too late.
Do a 360.
And after all the confusion, we head home towards Josephine, Alabama. Safely docked next to Midnight Sun 2, we're home, and it's the end of the journey. And of course, don't forget the real Captain Ron's philosophy on sailing.
If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen out there.
There you go.